Hello, my intuitive soul. How are you? Welcome into the channel, Elizabeth. This is a 3-card, pick a card reading. I've connected to a potent energy of guidance, and it's split into 3 distinct pathways. Your job is not to think, but to feel. So stop for a second, listen. There's a message trying to reach you right now, a nudge about your next step, a clarity you've been seeking, or a truth you need to hear. But the noise of the day is drowning it out. Here is a quiet space for you to tap into the message, and your intuition already knows which card holds it for you. So here we have 1 on the left, 2 in the center, 3 on the right. Different tarot decks, different messages. Let's dive in. Okay, and let's go with card 1. Oh, wow. The Dragonfly. Isn't this a beautiful deck? 6 of Swords. The Dragonfly is your ambassador for transition, insight, healing, resolution to difficulties. There is light at the end of the tunnel, my friend, you intuitive soul, and you have the insight. And I want to tell you, you can't put a Band-Aid on the situation. It'll just keep coming up again and again and again. We have to put some boundaries up so that you can feel free again. Completely different from like the mud and the stuck feeling you may have been in. Now you're ready to fly. This is air energy. If you relate to Gemini, which we do have the full moon coming up in Gemini on the 4th, that's important. Libra and Aquarius, that's in your chart if you know. But listen, it really is a resolution to some difficulties and moving out of all of that stuff and finding a new path. Is it easy? No, it's not going to be super easy. And what will help you is finding balance. If you think of the number 6 being 2, 2, 2, 3 and 3, there's a lot of balance there. Balance the duality within yourself. There's a lot you have to do by yourself. And don't be mad at other people if they can't help you. You know, you made this choice. You gotta go with it. It's time to really break through roadblocks and indecision and a lack of cooperation and just go. So should you stay or should you go? This is a go card. You've got the insight, and it really is about finding your true power and the healing, and let that dragonfly be your spirit animal guide as you go through the day and this week and whenever you see this video. All right, let's look at 2 and 2. All right, stained glass tarot, 5 of Pentacles. This is where you've gone through some loss and grief, feeling out in the cold. And I really want you to think about when your heart rules your thinking, emotions can cloud your perspective. You might need some time to yourself to get your balance back, and your strength will come back. And listen, if you've just made some mistakes, there's a lot to learn from that, and it can be positive change. For those of you who've really been through some challenging times, this is a turning point. And 5s for me are really cool. They're about, think how precious our hands are. We pray, we shake. 5s are your soul connection, your soul path, your soul purpose. So tap into that and understand that persistence during challenging times is really going to pay off for you right now. And finding that strength again and new possibilities will help immensely, immensely. So I understand how you may feel at this. It also during this full moon for you, group 2, card 2, you intuitive soul, you need to look how bright that is. Let the moon highlight your next step, your next path. I feel like there's a lot of loss here. And the moon will highlight that for you, especially in Gemini. You're going to get a lot of information. And so just find the strength to process that information and the clarity. Don't get bogged down. Keep yourself grounded and warm and seek out support from somebody you trust. But don't gossip and there's just only tell people who have a need to know is a download I'm getting. Don't trust everyone, but share this, communicate. But it's deep information you have to share and move through and welcome in positive change. And it's unexpected. And I want you to be careful who you tell. Okay. Okay. Let's go to 3. And 3, King of Cups, Rider-Waite Tarot. Again, the gold foil, I believe it is. Strong water energy. Card 2, I hope you guys are still sticking with me. If you've made it this far, drop blue hearts in the comment. That'd be really cool for me. Earth signs, Taurus, what am I thinking? Virgo and Capricorn. And I got lost in that because my dad passed away December 1st as I'm recording this, and he was a Capricorn, and I feel that. So drop some blue hearts in the comment for me. You guys, so here we have water energy. Okay, so Cancer, what's wrong with me? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And what I really feel about this, you that chose 3, is you're the ruler. You're a natural born leader. Look at you. You really have control of your emotions. You've matured. And you have, even though the water looks so turbulent, you've managed to keep a balance. One foot is very logical, one's very spiritual. And people really turn to you. They really need your support. You're brilliant and intuitive, and there's really nothing you can't solve. So what you need to do is just control this energy yourself. And if you're being controlled by someone else, this is a card to remind you, gender fluid, step into your power. And again, calm your emotions so you can find clarity, especially as we move towards the full moon that I mentioned. And the challenge for you is sometimes surrendering some of this responsibility to someone else and trusting it's safe to do that. So here again, you're the oak tree for many people and a storm of flood around them. But you have your own issues too. So who do you trust? Who whispers to your soul about who you can share information with, who you can trust, so that you have the strength to continue to lead others? That's really, really important. And as you continue through the day and the week, if you find yourself being really passive, just not having the energy, wanting to just sit and, I don't know, maybe you've been overly controlled by someone else, some of these opportunities will pass you by. Okay, so let yourself be attracted to what makes you happy, fills you up with some liveliness, and makes your heart sing. And if it doesn't, I think you need to move away from that. You'll know what makes you feel giddy and happy again. So pay attention to that and understand there could be a lot of turbulence and stress. and delusion and excess and uncaring in your energy, or someone's doing it to you. So really just keep that balance, keep your integrity. You're a visionary, and hold on to that emotional intelligence you have and the kindness, and know that you are a healer. Beautiful messages all together of healing, standing in our power and doing what we need to do to feel lighter, brighter, and keep moving towards the light, you guys. Don't get trapped. Don't get stuck. I'll be here for you. I send you much love. I'll be live this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 1 p.m. Come on in. Let's chat. I'm sending you so much love and peace.